Speaker, I'm proud to yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from New Jersey, Mr. Smith, who is the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Subcommittee on Africa, Global Health, Global Human Rights, and International Operations.
Gentleman from New Jersey is recognized.
I rise today in strong support of HRES 676 in solidarity with the people of Iran, who courageously took to the streets in recent weeks to protest their country's barbaric dictatorship. I want to thank my good friends Ed Royce and Elliot Engel for their leadership in bringing this resolution to the floor. And I want to thank Chairwoman Emeritus for her tremendous work over the years towards Iran and trying to get a policy that respects fundamental human rights and also ends their barbaric reign of terror and their terrorism. Mr. Speaker, over the past several weeks, tens of thousands of Iranians participated in nationwide protests to condemn the corruption, repression, and brutality that together represent the unique legacy of Iran's nearly 40-year-old theocracy. The regime responded with characteristic coercion, intimidating activists and their families, and deploying government-sponsored thugs and military units to quell the unrest. Approximately 20 protesters died in clashes with security forces. At least 1,000 people were arrested, and I'm sure those 1,000 are being tortured as we meet here today, and some estimates place the number closer to 4,000 people. This unrest is the inevitable consequence of a dictatorship built on brutality and corruption in the service of domestic repression and regional hegemony. Ambassador Haley was absolutely right when she told the UN Security Council, when the rights of people are denied, the people rightly resist. If the concerns are not acknowledged, then peace and security are inevitably threatened. I am very proud of the work that Congress has done over the years. In my subcommittee, we've held hearings on human rights abuses in China and Iran, including with Pastor Saeed Abedini, who did a tremendous job, his wife, trying to effectuate his release. But we must hold Iran to account for the treatment of hundreds of jailed protesters and not let their fates be forgotten with the next news cycle. We must work tirelessly to secure the liberty of citizens, our own citizens, including Shuwei Wang, a graduate student from my home state of New Jersey, who has spent the past 519 days in Evin Prison Complex. Again, I urge support for the bill.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker.